It had been a National League city for a half-century, but it's all about the junior circuit now at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series. David Boucher will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. David Boucher will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
David Boucher.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Coyle is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is... David Boucher will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this ball will be chopped foul.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Come on, baby. See the shot.
Another 0-2 coming.
Here we go.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid. Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby. Hey, come on, big guy. Hit himself right here.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really...
Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros.
2016 Houston Astros.
And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. David Boucher will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this ball will be chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. Way outside. 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first-inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. David Boucher will stand in. He popped out in his last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. On the ground to third. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. David Boucher will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Now a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game. Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros.
2016 Houston Astros.
And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our 2 starting lineups for tonight. David Boucher will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, He was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Get your pitch on. All right, one time right here.
Hit on the ground towards first.
Go hard, go hard, go hard,
And
go
he'll
hard.
take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. David Boucher will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
Swinging a high chopper to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. David Boucher will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And that misses, ball 1.
Let's go, kid. One time right here. Get it, David. Hey, see it and rip it up there, kid. See it and go.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe one, huh? Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Hey, hit me a seed right here. Here we go, boys. Come on. Let's go. Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Castillo is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Come on.
David Boucher is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
David Boucher.
Now ball pushed fouled off to the right side.
What's your pitch? Big guy, steal this one. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on, guys. Hey, all right. Here we go.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher.
And now, your
And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. David Boucher will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Boucher.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it. Let's get the win, Astros.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. David Boucher will stand in. Base hit his first time around.
David Boucher.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... David Boucher will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Here we go. Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1. Get on. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Hard hit towards center. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. David Boucher will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and Bradley will play it on the hop. It's a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly...
Just a block east of what once was Union Station. There's a look at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Central leading Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. David Boucher will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros leave 1. David Boucher will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
David Boucher will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
David Boucher.
The first pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
David Boucher will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Goes, calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one. Just a block east of what once was Union Station. There's a look at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Central leading Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. David Boucher will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again.
Come on now. Here we go. All right, here we go. Plays at 1 now. Hey, take this guy out. Let's go.
Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2.
Strike him out. Watch out right here. Let's go, kid. One time.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. David Boucher will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. David Boucher will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid. Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We're through 6 full. It's the time. And the Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Miguel Cabrera. Strike opposed, he's our top player. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. David Boucher will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Rasmus at first, now the pitch. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner goes for second. Fouled back. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. David Boucher will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that eye.
Put him away.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Avila will make the catch, and the side is retired. David Boucher will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Hey, infield, knock it down.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 6-4.
That's why folks are talking this guy up as a Rookie of the Year candidate. That's not a terrible pitch, but he jumps all over it. And I'll tell you what, this is a kid that's got a real bright future, if you ask me.
David Boucher will try again after hitting that two-run homer his last time around. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he only had one hit, but...
It had been a National League city for a half-century, but it's all about the junior circuit now at Minute Maid Park in Houston. David Boucher will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. One out, nobody on. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. David Boucher will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
David Boucher.
And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. David Boucher will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
It might be time to send out that SOS.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is... David Boucher will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
David
Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Let's get something going, y'all. Looks good. No one better. Here we go. We got one here. Keep it going up there. Come on, here we go.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Goes is there now, and he has it for the second out.
The batter, number 18.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out. Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set. David Boucher will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Let's go, kid. One time right here. Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
David Boucher will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Throw over to first, runner back safely. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
All right, come on now.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Pitch up there. Go. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
In the dirt, might not be enough to try it, and he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Coyle will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. David Boucher will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Here we go. Right now, fellas. Go, guys. Hey, we're patient up there.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. David Boucher will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
David Boucher.
Fouled back.
Hey, roll up here now. Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
We need you. Let's go. Hey, second up. Right here.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Nick Swisher. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
And now your 2016
David Boucher steps in now.
third baseman, David Boucher.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go. Hey, you got it. No one better.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Right here, one time. Here you go, guys. Hey, one time now.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
All right, one time. Hey, see it and drive it up. Hey, come on.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. David Boucher will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
David Boucher.
Here we go now. Come on now.
And this is fouled straight back.
Yeah, let's go now. You got this. Come on, big guy. Nobody here. Nobody.
Now a big swing here as he gives this one a good ride. High and deep out to left field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, I think he thought this ball was gone. Actually, I did too, but you see it hit high off of that wall, and then he realizes, if I want a double, I better get it into high gear. He just does manage to slide in ahead of the throw.
David Boucher will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
David Boucher.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, he finds a way to knock this down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Swing and, ooh, he saws him off with that one. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Jay retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter.
2016.
David Boucher will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Boucher.
Now here's a ball hit well, and it's carrying to deep center field. Back on it is Jay, and he's not going to get there. It's going to one-hop the wall. Around second now, heading for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
All right, so nice inning.
Batting 8th. First baseman.
Here's one more look at it.
Conger.
I thought it had a chance to get out of here, but you see this hit off the base of the wall and skip away, and that's what allowed him to get into third.
David Boucher will dig in. A triple in his first plate appearance of the ball game.
Boucher.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh? Come on now.
Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Gaddis will take the turn and keep on going. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs.
Now batting.
You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way, forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner's going to come all the way around to score from first.
David Boucher will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Boucher.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And both runners are home as they're right back in the ball game now at 5-3.
Now batting. The first baseman.
David Boucher will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
Boucher.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Jay is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have.
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. David Boucher will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Now the first pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no error. David Boucher will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Baseman, David Boucher.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You kind of get the sense that he's been guessing up there on these first 2 pitches, and I think he's been wrong both times.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. David Boucher will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. Now a ball rolled softly to second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game. Now from the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, MLB The Show has baseball from beautiful Citi Field. And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one.
Leading off for Houston,
David Boucher will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. pose is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch in the second. David Boucher will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Now here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on, big guy. Seat up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go. Hey, strike him out. Punch up right here.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Right, let's go right here.
Now another 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. David Boucher will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Fouled back.
Hey, like you can, like you can. Come on, kid. See it drop. Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's a tough chance there behind the plate. This is a curveball. You see him try to smother it, but this ball just eats him alive. And that's going to let that runner move over to third now on what'll be a wild pitch.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Here we go, guys. Let's go. This guy out. Let's go.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
Well, they get an out at first here after all, but it comes at a price because while they're throwing down at first, that runner was breaking for the plate. That's a heads-up, although dangerous move there, but he makes it pay off.
Now he swings and golfs this one into left center. It's going to work out for him as a base hit.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Mets. David Boucher will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Swinging a tapper out in front. Throw goes over to third. A tag from right, and he is out at third base. David Boucher will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. David Boucher will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this
Third
inning.
baseman,
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
And this pitch is lined into right field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. David Boucher will dig in. He singled his last time around.
David
First pitch on the way.
Here we go. Here we go.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. Granderson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Nice job there as he gets the first two men to face him here. And now they're just one out away from picking up the first two games of this series.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and... MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Mets. David Boucher will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
David Boucher.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And now he has some trouble with it in left. He'll take the turn and head for second. The relay. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
David Boucher will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
David Boucher.
Keep driving. Let's go, kid.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. David Boucher will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
David Boucher.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Tejada now out there at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?